Hari Om, Namaste. Welcome to the Sanatan Dharma video series. Today, this is we are nearing the Shivaratri, Mahashivaratri, that is on 15th February. Today is 12th February. We are very near to the occasion, very auspicious occasion. At this time, there are certain unfortunate things happening around Shiva, which I want to bring to your notice and clear the doubts and whatever misconceptions that have happened. Now, Shiva is a form of Bhagavan, one of the three Murtis. Vishnu also happens to be one of the three Murtis. They have their activities happening around. Like Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva are the three Trimurtis. Okay, leave alone Brahma because there were some other issues we will not discuss right now. Now we are concerned with Vishnu and Shiva. Some people who believe in Vishnu think that Shiva should not be worshipped. First thing. Let me answer a straight way. The answer is there is nothing like that. It's a no. One should not stop worshipping Shiva just because one happens to be a devotee of Vishnu. This is the first straight answer. Now you can stop the video and carry on with your Shiva worship. If you are really, if you trust me, this is enough for you. This is the answer. Okay, just go back. Don't waste your time in listening to the rest of the video because you got your answer. Okay, just go back to your puja. Enjoy it to the peak because Shiva is waiting for you and you are waiting to connect with him. So don't even brood over all these wrong words that come to you through wrong sources. Those who do not understand Bhagavan, those who do not know the concept of Bhagavan, keep saying all these things. So this is the first thing. Now let us see why. This is the answer we have got. Now let us see why so. Then why do we hear such things? Why are people saying them? Are they all fools? Am I only the one who is learned and they are all like, no, it's not like that. It's not about how much you are learned. It's about your direction of learning. Okay? The people who tell you that Vishnu and Shiva are different are the ones who are directed by someone who are of different standard. I don't say less or bigger, but they are not all inclusive. They are not holistic. They haven't gone through the Puranas. They haven't gone through the systems of Hindu Dharma completely. Okay. Now that is why the misconceptions come. This is the reason. Now how to resolve them? This is the third part. Now we will answer that. This is the best important part. On what basis am I saying this? Okay, so there are three murtis and they have three different activities to do. Brahma is the creator, one who creates all of us. Then we have Vishnu, who is the sustainer, who sustains our lives, who gives us who spreads us, who makes us survive and all this. Then Shiva is the annihilator, terminator. Okay, this is the task that he does. Just for being a terminator, just for being an annihilator, does someone deserve to be hated? This is the point which the Vishnu Bhaktas take, okay, to illustrate why they should not worship. If you worship Shiva, Shiva will kill you. Does Shiva kill you? Does Purana say that? They don't even check. Shiva doesn't kill. Shiva is a responsible one. He is the office holder for this area. He has taken over this area. Okay, that's all. It is his area of control where he has control. One who has control can help us, in fact, to overcome that. People don't think about it, isn't it? Now, I ask you, in the Vishnu Sahasranama, there are certain names of Vishnu where he is called Antaka. Antaka is the killer again. Is Vishnu not killing? Did Vishnu not kill Rakshasas? Is killing Rakshasas bad? Nobody says that. Who takes the responsibility of supporting the people for their lives have to cut off the wrong forces that interrupt with these lives. Isn't it? Vishnu is doing it. Now, the body. Sharire jarjari bhute, vyadhigraste kalebare, aushadam jahnavi toyam, vaidyo narayano harihi. This is the very great saying. When the sharira becomes jarjara, that means the body becomes dilapidated or destroyed, slowly it decays and it decomposes. When the prana goes away, it decomposes. Now, if all the people who are old, who are totally like ridden with wrong diseases, they are waiting for death. Imagine if death doesn't come to them. What will happen to this world? Okay, all who are born are just surviving, are just living. Will the earth be able to bear so many people, so many animals, so many plants, so much? Everybody has a time span. Shiva is the one who is responsible to take that away. He is like the closer, he is the closing force, that's all. And believe me, that is not the only work he does. As a Trimurti, one of the Trimurtis, he is this. If I ask you, can't Vishnu, like if he is the only supporter, why did Vishnu kill? Why did he take up that responsibility? In the similar way, Shiva also holds the office for this activity, but he also does many other things. Okay, so those who hate Shiva for him being the like Srishti, Sthiti, Layakara. So Srishti is Brahma, Sthiti is Vishnu, Laya. Laya is nothing but the cause coming back to itself. The cause has become effective. That means it has emerged into the form of the world, and then all the things come back to itself like if from the seed the tree comes. Then the tree is all coming back to the seed form. It is actually not destroying, it is actually not annihilating or finishing off something, but making all the effects come back to their cause forms. To all the trees coming back to the seed forms. All the things coming back to their cause where they started. Now tell me what is wrong in that? To make it fresh. When our computer doesn't work, we hit F5, F5, refresh. Shiva is a refresher. When computer doesn't work, it hangs, we hit refresh. Or we will, when the OS stops like stopping, it doesn't respond, or we have new OS, very high improved, then we destroy this OS, which is the old one, don't we? We say restore to the factory settings for the mobile. Why? When it doesn't work properly, isn't it? That is the work of Shiva. When we can do it with our mobile, when we can do it with our clothes, when they become old, we throw them. Shiva throws back the dirt from this world. See how difficult that work is. He cleans off the world from the, like when they have become unfit to survive, then Shiva does it. This is the work of Shiva. If you hate for it, then you have not realized the life purpose at all. How the life works, how the world works, how the people survive, what they undergo. It's not always I am born, I live, I die. It's not always that. There are many areas. Somebody meets with an accident, very heavy accident. Now the body is not ready to keep the prana inside. The man has to decide whether he has to go away or stay. Now if Shiva is not working as the office holder of the Mrityu area, the death area, then this person has to go through all the pains, hit back, like the body will never come back to its own position. Maybe it's a big accident. Then he can never come back. Imagine if Shiva is not working, then what will happen to that person? Isn't it? So this is the case. We have to see all the aspects of life. This is how I have understood. I'm just telling you how my thought had worked in this area. I'm not telling, even I'm not touching Puranas right now. Okay. This is the first thing. Second thing. Now we'll come to the third thing. There is one word called Vaishnava. Vaishnava means simply a bhakta, a devotee. That's all. It's not Vishnu's devotee. No. Vaishnava, like we have the words and the meanings are very carefully chosen in Sanskritam. Okay. Vaishnava doesn't mean that you need to be, even Shiva Bhakta is a Vaishnava. Even Vishnu Bhakta is a Shaiva. Yes. It's just, then later it had developed into a very constricted idea, a very confined idea that only those who belong to Vishnu are Vaishnavas, rest are all not. There is a song I don't like that song very much. There are many aspects, but still, for the benefit of the beginners, I can tell it. वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीर पराए जाने रे. It means Vaishnava Jana. Vaishnava people are those, call them as Vaishnavas, who understand the pain of others. The real Vaishnava, who is he? Now, on the basis of this, all the devotees are non-Vaishnavas. Should I fight? Shaiva, no Vaishnava. Even Vaishnavas, those who are like staunch Vishnu devotees, you are not a devotee. Get lost. No, those who understand the pain of others are all Vaishnavas. Go back. Okay? Go to whichever place you will get a resort. Okay? Isn't it? Simple. So it's not the fault of the beginners that they undergo all these, they come across all these kinds of dirty stuff that spoils their hearts. If I want to argue, there are many, many places which we can go ahead. So it's not that. So Vaishnava is a very general term for any devotee. They can go to Shiva also. Okay. Recently, there is a comment from one Vaishnava who is the later development of the word, only Vishnu devotees people. So Vishishta, Advaita, and they follow that tradition, which is like Vaishnava's development. They have created that subject. So that person said recently in India, it have just 2 or 3 days back it happened. He says that Shankaracharya is also a Vaishnava. Of course he is, but he is a Vaishnava in the term of the old meaning, not in the term of the modern setup meaning. But this person said it in the modern setup meaning. So all the Shaivas who are Shiva Bhaktas got infuriated. They got very frustrated, very angry, furious. They're just furious. They're just bashing this person. Nothing is required. There's nothing wrong and nothing right in that. Of course, it's wrong. And of course, it's not wrong. Just apply that word to the Prachina meaning. That's done. Now, I'm not going through all the arguments and that which come across. So this is about the Vaishnava. The concept of Vaishnava is this. Okay. Those who are not living very, very staunch physical, material world life. Those who believe in Bhagavan are simply Vaishnavas. Those who have some bhakti, some spirituality, some attitude towards serving others, helping, like taking the life in a positive manner, whatever difficulties come. Okay, fine, this is our karma. Let's go ahead. Let's pray Bhagavan. Just give him a flower. Go to the temple. Simply not misunderstanding others, not fighting with others, not complaining about the life and all. These people are Vaishnavas. Now, are Shiva Bhaktas not Vaishnavas now? They are. Okay, this is the third point. Now coming to the fourth point. There is a Purana called Vishnu Purana. Vishnu Purana has a shloka, okay? That shloka establishes Shiva and Vishnu are equal. They are one and the same. In fact, one who spreads the wrong, one who spreads the wrong allegations that Vishnu and Shiva are different will face very bad consequences. That is what Vishnu Purana tells us. Okay? They say that the equality of Vishnu and Shiva is very established factor, and even Vaishnavas from the Bharat, from the Hindu Dharma, from the Vaishnavas, They also say that Shiva is the devotee of Vishnu, the first devotee of Vishnu. Let him be. Let him be the devotee, no problem. Of course, they are friends. Okay? Of course, they are friends. They are the best friends. Who are we to say that this is wrong, one is right, one is wrong? How can a so much big Bhagavan can be wrong? Okay? Shiva is like worshipped by so many people. There are cults of Shiva, Shaivas, they are different cults. And there are people who go to him in a very large numbers. There are devotional places for him. There are pilgrimages for him. Are they all stupids? Are they all mental? They are like mentally affected people? They are not. I mean, in India, we say there is a screw loose. There is some screw here and it's loose. Okay, so we have to tighten it. They say like this, they do. So maybe are they such people? Okay. No, they aren't. They are. They go because they get something from there. They go. There are so many pilgrimage places for Shiva, Amarnatha, Kedarnatha, like Rameshwara. In the Andhra Pradesh also there are many Shaiva kshetras, very, very old ones, very, very like highly powerful deities are there in the form of Shiva Linga. And Shiva Linga happens to be the oldest form of worship, oldest form of worship. This is the fourth point I want to tell. Shiva Aradhanam is not of today. It comes from the ages back. Even today, there is a department called archaeology. I don't know if in Russia you have an archaeology department or not. In India, we have a very ASI, archaeology survey of like the something of India. So that society, those people have only one work of digging. They keep on digging in places. And whenever anything comes out of digging, it is a Shivalinga. Very old. It's not even Shiva Vigraha, like Shiva Dhyana. Shiva is like doing dhyana, his physical form, Linga form. Anywhere in the world, I have like come across many instances in the like Twitter, in the X, in the Facebook, and everywhere they post. Some say there, some are fake, but some come in the news. So I know that they are authentic news. Every time it's a Shivalinga that is discovered. Think why? Why is Shivalinga coming out of the earth? To show that Shivalinga is the oldest way. And those murtis, that linga, if you do the carbon dating of that linga, it belongs to very, very old age. Okay, so this is another point. Now coming to the next point. This is a unique, okay, Vaishnava. We'll stick to the word Vaishnava again. We'll come back to that. What is the name of Devi, Shiva's wife? What is the name of it? She is called Vaishnavi. She's called Vaishnavi. She's called Narayani. Who is Vishnu? Vishnu is a form of Shakti. Who is Shakti? Shakti is form of Vishnu. Of course, Shiva and Vishnu themselves as expressed as Shiva and Parvati. That is, there are some theories which tell that. Vishnu is nobody else. Shiva, Shakti is nobody else than Vishnu. There is no difference between Vishnu and many people, many upasakas have experienced this. Once they go to Devi, once they go to the Durga form is nobody else than the Vishnu. Okay? When it's male, it's Vishnu. When it's female, it's Shakti. Vaishnavi, Narayani. Yes. Now, when will you remove? Now his wife himself, like herself, Shiva's wife, herself becomes Vishnu. Now, where will you go away from Shiva now? Run away. Go wherever you want to run away. Get her away from Vishnu now. If you want to keep away from Shiva, now Shiva's wife is sitting under Vishnu's form. Where will you run away? Now wife is there, husband is there. He's Ardhanarishwara. Isn't it? Shiva is like half Shakti, half Shiva. Now run away from Vishnu, run away from Shiva now. Now you have to keep away Vishnu because Vishnu has accepted some part of Shakti. Shakti inside him, same form, different, same material, just different appearances. Now deal with him. Okay, you can't. Okay, isn't it? So Vaishnavi, this is one more aspect. Coming to the next aspect, there is a very interesting story. It's not story, it's history. It's real happening. We have in Telugu, I am very blessed to be born as a Telugu person. There have been many great people in like the Telugu, and there are not others also. I don't demean others. Like even in Telugu, we have so many great people. One of them, the poet named Nannaya. Nannaya happens to be one of the three poets who worked on Mahabharatam, making it into Telugu. Mahabharatam is originally in Sanskritam. Vedavyasa Maharshi wrote it. And Nannaya happens to be the first one to attempt a Telugu translation of that. He starts the work and he's like done halfway and he leaves the earth, becomes goes to the divine. Now it is Tikkana, who is the second one. So then the Arana is the one who has like Nannaya has stopped some part. Tikkana in the mid of some place he stops. Tikkana starts from the next part. He misses this small part, small gap. Arana is the third one who comes and fills it. So this is the story. Out of that, Nannaya says when he wanted to write this Mahabharata, he describes a lot of things in the beginning. Even now, we Telugu people are all aware of these facts. He writes that he had a very divine vision. He was like trying to write about Vishnu, write about Shiva, or whatever he was trying to attempt something. He saw a murti. He saw a appearance of Bhagavan that manifested before his eyes. He says it's not a dream. It's not a dream, it's real. And he was trying to find out who this Murti is. Like we have that, we Hindus have that. Whenever we see some sculpture, we try to identify, oh, this person has this in his hand, so maybe it is this deity. Like this, we identify. If he has this, this he is Vinayaka, all that we try to do it. Now, this Nannaya was trying to identify who is this? Is he Hari, Vishnu, or Hara, Shiva? Then he describes how they were holding both, like Shiva's trident, the Trishula, Shiva's this thing, and Vishnu's his what you call as symbols. So there are Vishnu symbols and Shiva symbols together. So he says this is neither Vishnu nor Shiva but both. So he calls him Hari Hara Murti. Hari Hara Murti. Now Bhagavan himself is showing to a bhakta who wants to write Mahabharata that he is not one. He is, but he's both of them together. He's not just one of them, but he's both together. Bhagavan himself manifests. Now, if you negate this happening of the history, then you are ignoring some very important point, isn't it? If you say that Vishnu is different and Shiva is different and we should not worship Shiva, then why did they come together to Nannaya? Okay, so this. Even to this day, we name people like Shankara, Narayana. So Shankara and Narayana, like that. We name like by both of them. Now coming to the next point, we have like Vishnu Leelas and Shiva Leelas. They are equal. Vishnu happens to do some Leela is like a very divine happening or divine activity that the Bhagavan does. Okay, like killing of Rakshasas, doing the Govardhana, Parvata, and all these things. They are the divine activities that Bhagavan does. Now, Vishnu has done some activities. Shiva also did some activities. So they are all described in the Puranas with equal importance. Like Vishnu destroys some demons, Shiva destroys some demons and all this. Some people charge him like there are Shiva Purana, Linga Purana, where they say, oh, Vishnu has taken avatars. How many avatars do Shiva have? So comparing. Oh, Vishnu has done this is great activity. What has Shiva done? What is equivalent to this? No, there is nothing like very intellectual about it. Shiva did it. He will do activities in his own way. Vishnu will do activities in his own way. They are carrying on their works. And then the Ganga, which flows through the feet of Vishnu, Shiva puts on his head. So Vishnu is great, Shiva is nothing. Now what is this? Okay. And the number of Rakshasas Vishnu killed are more. Shiva killed only 1 or 2. He is not so powerful. Okay? It's not good. What is all this stupidity? Okay. We should not fall prey to all these things. So for all of them, I'll ask only one question. Everybody is aware of Amrita Manthanam. Amrita Manthanam, everybody knows, like how the nectar came out of how the Amrita came out of the Samudra, the sea, the ocean, when the churning happened and all. Everybody knows. Whoever knows about the Amrita knows about the Visha. Visha is the poison. The great, black, heavy, world-killing poison. Okay, everybody knows about it. So everybody knows that there is a poison and that is also killing the whole world. Destroying. If somebody would not take care, that poison, it's called like hala. It's like there are many forms of poison and this is the worst form of poison. The worst one, there is nothing beyond it. If something wants to destroy some like this big as a creation, the whole creation getting destroyed through that. Who drank it? Who drank it? I ask them. Who drank it? It is Shiva who drank all that poison. If he drinks, he dies. If he doesn't drink, the world dies. What did he do? He put it in his coat. Even today he is holding it. Even today he is holding it. For whom? For us. For us to survive. He holds. That's why he is called Neelakantha. The whole throat had become, right? It had become very black and blue. By this activity, Shiva has shown that he has lot of love for if he is the killer, as we had told in the starting, he would have let the world die. That's wonderful. My activity is finished. I need not take care of this anymore. Let that poison kill all the world. I'll be happy. I'll sleep. Did he say that? Then why do people talk so dirty things about Shiva? What's wrong? Okay, he is in the Smashana. Now I'm coming to the final point. He lives in the Smashana. He wears all the snakes. He puts all in the body. He puts the vibhuti of that Smashana. That is the bhasma. The bhasma, you know, right? Or it's ashes. The ashes from the cremation ground. Directly cremation, where we don't even like to even put one foot into that. He lives there. And it's very, very, very dirty place. Yes, people say he's Ashuchi, he's Ashubha. No, he is not Ashubha. He is the one who, by living in such bad places also, he does so much good to the world. And the word Shiva itself means auspicious. There is Shiva word in the Vishnu Sahasranama also. If Shiva were bad, then why did Vishnu take his name? Vishnu should not have put that name Shiva in his 1,000 names. Why did he put it? If Vishnu hated Shiva, if Shiva were so bad, why did he do that? So these are my answers, my own explorations, which there are many more. This is the direction, I think. So these are the 6 to 7 points that I told. Please ponder, learn more before you come to the conclusions, because Shiva Aradhanam or Shiva worship happens to be the most beautiful experience in this world. Many people have undergone that. Okay. Shiva is the one who gives jnana, who gives intellect. So that's why if you are keeping away Shiva, you are keeping away intellect. Think yourself. Shubhamastu. Happy Mahashivaratri to you all. See you all in the next video. Hari Om.